Hi everybody, this is Jennifer and I wanted to quickly show you how to navigate the content area website. So if you are trying to find the standards that you would need to teach for your classroom, you can go directly to the Kentucky Department of Education website. It's linked right here on your document, but I'm just going to start a new tab. Let's see. Okay. So you head to the Kentucky Department of Education website. And when you're here, you're going to go up here to the top menu. And you've got a couple options. You can do the standard/content areas if you'd like. It's taking a moment. And they're basically both going to get you to the same place. So this just gives you sort of a quick overview or whatever. And then up here, you would go click on this little drop-down menu and find your area of expertise. So let's look at English Language Arts, ELA. Okay, so here we got this whole deal. And to give you the actual standards, you would click on that. And so this is going to bring up documents. So this document is enormously huge. I don't remember how many pages, but it's like a lot of pages. So let's wait till it gets finished loading here and we'll see. Oh man, it's giant. There is a document somewhere that you can download like all of the standards, not just broken down by content area, but it's enormous as well. Looks like we're almost finished loading here. Okay, 87 pages. All right. So you can go down and sort of just keep scrolling for a minute. I mean, you can read through this stuff if you want to, but I probably won't. So it tells you sort of the main breakdown of how the standards work. Now, each content area will be a little bit different. The science standards, last time I looked at them, looked completely different than the ELA and math standards, ELA meaning English Language Arts. Okay, so again, these are things you don't necessarily need to read right now. Just come back later. It's just telling you like what it's about. Okay, so here's the anchor standards. That's just sort of the big picture stuff. Okay, so now we get down here to where the actual standards begin. And these are taken from a different, I think they take them from, I want to say the Common Core website. Okay, so you can see some of these are broken down by grade level. So here we have kindergarten. So these are the things that, for reading informational text, right? So that little spot right there tells you what chunk we're looking at. These are, I think these are the overall standards, like the big picture kind of thing. Let's see which one is this, yeah. So you can just look through these and figure out, so if you're going to teach, let's pretend like we're going to teach 4th grade. So if I was going to teach 4th grade, I would know that these are the things I would need to be able to help students finish and be able to do by the end of the school year. Determine the meaning of words and phrases as they're used in a text, including those that allude to significant characters found in mythology. So that could be really fun to look through some mythology stuff, pull some pieces out if you wanted to do a lesson on that. Again, here's informational text. So this is nonfiction. Interpret information presented visually, orally, or quantitatively, so charts and graphs and stuff, and then explain how that information contributes to the understanding of the text. That could be an interesting lesson. Then we get down here to the foundational skills. The foundational skills, this is for the elementary age, K through 5. And these are like things that you would expect to see, right? So for kindergartners, I need to understand that words go from left to right and start at the top of the page, go to the bottom of the page. That kind of like basic stuff, right? So that's the foundational skills. And you can see that it lists those. These right now here are primary. So kindergarten grade 1 and 2. There's 3, 4, and 5. That's nice because it breaks it down by phonics and word recognition. You could use one of those if you wanted. And so here, this is where it switches over into writing. So these are the main chunks for writing. So again, you'll just be looking for your grade level. Look up here at the top. It gets honestly, these are laid out really wonky. I wish they were totally different. Like I wish they laid them out in a way that made sense, but they don't. Sorry. So anyway, you will go through here and you'll just find something, and you don't have to use English language arts. You can use whatever subject area either you like best or that you feel like you will most definitely be teaching, or you could just pretend like in my dream world, what perfect grade would I choose to teach and what subject would I want to teach them? And within that subject, then you would go back in and find your standard. So again, you're pulling out one of these with some guidance and support from adults. Use technology, including the internet, to produce and publish writing, as well as to interact and collaborate with others. That would be a really cool activity as well. So there's a lot of these standards that are going to work really well for our lesson that we're going to work on. Okay, so if you have any other questions about how to access or use or navigate the standards, then give me a call, give me an email, and we'll get you all squared away. Thanks a lot, guys. Look forward to getting your stuff. Bye-bye.